Hi everyone, this is Monika and welcome to your hip hop yoga practice today. So, the idea is to test your strength in your hip today. I'm showing you right now a couple of movements. You can test it out how strong your hip is in the front, in the side, and in the back. And the reason why I called it hip hop yoga because the hop stands for hold, optimize, and practice. These are the movements you want to come back after our yoga practice and try to do them again and notice how much stronger you got. Holding the poses, optimizing for the right alignment according to your body type, your body. This is going to create body awareness and also practicing it on a regular basis to get better at it as much as you can. Let's get started. Sit down on your mat with straight legs front of you. Spine is long, arms alongside. Lift the right leg off the mat, place it down. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Press into your heels and alternate. Lift and down, lift and down. Make sure that you don't lean backwards to compensate. So you're going to use the front of your hip, the strength on the front to lift the leg. Also notice how much engagement you're creating in the upper thighs. And then shake your feet, shake your legs, relax them. Now roll towards your right side. Lie down on your side, on the left side on your mat. Support your head with your left palm, elbow down. Make sure that your hips stacked above each other and lift the top leg in the air as high as you can. And pulsational movements upward towards the ceiling a few times and relax your leg down. And again, lift and pulse upward. And notice how you feel in the side of your hip. This is going to strengthen the side and keep lifting and pulsing. This is what you're going to be able to hold for a longer time once you get strong in the side of the hip. And relax your foot. Good. Now bend your top knee, which is your right knee. Place the knee down in front of you and lift the bottom leg straight up, the left leg, and try to lift and relax your leg down. Now notice now you're working with the inner hip area and strengthening the inside of the hip this way, and just few times pausing up and down. Notice how strong you are, and this is another pose that you're also going to be able to hold for a longer period of time once you get good at it. And then extending your top leg back straight and simply coming up into seated and switch the side. You're going to do the same thing and lying down on your right side, support your head. Make sure that your hip is aligned right above each other. Spine is long. The whole body is a nice long straight line. And then lift the top leg, which is your left leg this time. Pulsational movement upward and down. And again, lift up and pulse upward a few times. And notice how you feel on this side compared to the other one. Acknowledge. And last time, lift, lift, lift. Feel the engagement. Good. And then again, just bend your knee on the top knee, right? The left leg, and the knee relaxes front of you down. And the bottom leg comes up straight. Don't forget to lift as high as you can and do the pulsational movements upward a few times. And of course, take a break in between. Relax and coming up again. Notice how you feel on this side. This helps your hip to get stronger in the inner part and the outer part with the other exercise we just did. And then relax your leg down. Good. Extend your top leg again. Great. And coming out, coming back to the center again. Great. Now, as you move your feet forward towards your mat, open your feet hip width apart and slowly roll down on your back. Flatten your shoulder blades, arms alongside. and walk your heels close to your fingers. At this time, we're actually working on stretching the front of the hip, but also strengthening the back of it by doing the one-legged lift. Lift your left leg up first towards the ceiling, doing some pulsational movements, and strengthening the glutes, actually the secret in order to get the back of your hips strong. So working on the glutes are very important, and this movement will create that engagement, lifting up, switching the side, right? And then again, left leg up, pulsing up. Keep pressing into your right foot when you lift the left leg. Keeping the hip aligned is important. So notice if your hips start dipping to one side, always bring it back into alignment. Good. And place your foot down. Lift the hip up one more time and relax your lower back down on the mat. Draw your knees in and do a little bit of rocking side to side. Notice how you feel in the back, what's present. Good. And just flatten the back. Relax the back fully, completely. Good. Now place your right foot on the top of your left thigh, and now we're moving, shifting into stretching and lengthening, because most of the time the hip needs both strength and stretches, right? So becoming flexible enough in the hip. Many of you feel like you tighten the hip, but pulling the left knee in will open the right side of the hip. And then as you plant your left foot down, let both knees to fall to the left side, your left hand on the top of the right thighs, and your right arm is in a half a T shape to the side. Turn your head to the right too, and just breathe through. Keep relaxing, letting go. Notice how you feel in the side body. Also stretches the side of the hip. And then come back to center. Place your right foot down. Move your hip a little bit side to side with the knee side to side. Left foot comes up on the top of the right thighs. And lift your right foot off the mat. Again, squeeze the knee in close to your upper body and feel the stretch in the left side of your hip. Notice how you feel, what's present. How do you feel in this side? And slowly letting go, relax your foot down and release both knees to the right side. Turn your head to the left and your left arm is out half a T-shaped position. So many times the weakness in the hip is one thing, but as I mentioned, very important that you also strengthen your hip and simultaneously stretching the hip too after the strengthening practice. So then come back to center again, relax your left foot down, bring both knees in again, feel the length and the stretch in the back, and come in up into seated. Bring the sole of the feet together, draw your heels in close to your sit bones, relax your knees down to the side, lengthen your spine, lift the chin, straight spine, and pull yourself in. Notice the opening in the front of the hip. Notice the back is lengthening and stretching. Keep relaxing your knees. If anything, press the elbows, forearms down against your knees to force it to open a bit more. It's a great way again to open and stretch the hip and the inner thighs too at the same time. And keep your breath long in these relaxing poses, stretches, and now come back again. The center now as you shift, coming up on your knees. And get your knees hip width apart. Step forward with the left foot all the way to the front of your mat. Press the hip forward, relax the hip down close to the floor. Now, hands are positioned opposite way. Fingers are facing opposite way on the top of your thighs, and the idea is to press against your own thighs, so to keeping the spine coming back as straight as possible while you let the hip to sink down towards the mat. Very important. Otherwise, if you lean forward, you're losing that great stretch in the back too, and then allowing the hip to coming back into healthy alignment. The same thing happens when you switch towards the right side now. So you're going to have your right foot on the front, press against your upper thighs with both hands. Keep the spine straight, if anything, pressing back. Good. Stretching the hip even more this way on the left side, as you see. Good. And then slowly coming out after a few breaths in and out in the pose. And now simply cross the feet in the back and roll back into seated, or just find your right way to get into seated. Now, when you lie down on your back, bring the sole of the feet together. Open your knees wide to the side. If this pose is very intense for you, you can place pillows underneath your knees to stay like that. This is a very good way again to open, relax the hip. Putting your hands on your inner thighs, you can just put a more pressure and creating a little bit more length and space in the hip this way. And come back with your knees now. Extend your legs forward, open them up as wide as your mat. Arms away from your body, palms are up towards the ceiling. Long neck position. And relax into your Shavasana. Just acknowledge how you feel in the hip, the front, the back, the side. Let the practice to sink in. Allow yourself to rest a little bit. And whenever you feel ready, coming up, coming back into seated. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day and bye for now.